Yeah, let me tell you, I ain't perfect. These other rappers lie to you in verses. I show the fans my heart, not the surface. My whole life a circus.
What up, crypto world? It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka Mr. Bean, and be coming at you again with another daily DeFi degenerate update. All right, as always, this is my link tree. Come check me out. When Pulsechain comes, we're gonna have the contracts here, and as always, you know, we got Muddy Mo's top pick. You can find that link tree in the description below. All right, man, let's jump right off into it. Pulsechain. All right, so let's talk about what most people don't know about Pulsechain, the blockchain. The first thing that a lot of people don't know about Pulsechain is that the founder, Richard Hart, he got to see the markets. He got to see other blockchains do what he's trying to do with Pulsechain. For example, Ethereum, which he's forking. He got to see Tron with Justin Sun. He also got to see Polygon and Matic. Very critical about them. And he also got to see BNB, especially, you know, what CZ and that team has done over there with BNB Smart Chain. So he's taking all the good things out of all those blockchains and he's putting that into Pulsechain. Another thing that most people don't know about Pulsechain is that this social media and this media coverage that it has is the biggest of anything that hasn't come out so far. And I'm talking anything. You can say Bitcoin, Ethereum, anything, Binance, even Hex. Nothing had a bigger following to start like Pulsechain is going to have. There's some influencers that only talk about Pulsechain. People believe in it. And I think that's a great thing. And that's something that most people don't recognize about it or don't know about Pulsechain. Another thing that most people don't know about Pulsechain is that since the programming language for all the smart contracts and everything on Pulsechain is just like ETH, with demand and ease of use of the blockchain, it's going to really force a lot of developers to have to work on Pulsechain. And that's a good thing. Bringing new developers brings new innovation. So that's definitely a Muddy Mo. Bing! That's a good thing. Another thing that most people don't know about Pulsechain is that liquidity will not be an issue most likely at all. We'll look back and laugh at, you know, people worrying about the liquidity of it because the adoption is going to be great. It's going to be a useful blockchain, probably the most useful blockchain. Which brings me to my next point, that it could be the number one, listen, the number one crypto day one because of the usefulness. Think back, gold. People used to think gold had the most value and that was how you could transact at some point or another. It's tedious. Now we have fast forward all the way up to debit cards. Remember when debit cards first came out, it made things less tedious. Pulsechain is going to make cryptocurrency less tedious. So it could be the number one crypto, bigger than Bitcoin. Just saying. Another big attribute of Pulsechain that most people don't know about or maybe don't pay attention to is that it burns Pulse tokens. So a percentage of every transaction that happens on Pulsechain is slowly burning Pulse token, which makes it deflationary. What does that mean? It means it's going to bring more value over time. Not only just that, it's going to make it more beneficial to stake Pulse tokens. Also, it's going to add to liquidity, etc., etc. So burning Pulse tokens is very important, but most people don't recognize that that is one of the key things that's going to make Pulsechain great, especially over to us in the DeFi world. Another attribute about Pulsechain that most people don't know about is that it's going to have probably one of the best tokens, the best usable finance tokens, which is the Hex Token, a clone of the Hex Token from Ethereum. Hex is going to be awesome because it's easy for people to understand a certificate of deposit token that you can stake for as long as you like and get back gains. It just makes sense. And the biggest thing, especially to, you know, DeFi and that space, is that it can be paired with other tokens easily. I think you're going to be able to pair Hex with EHEX, with Pulse tokens, with Pulsex tokens, with all these tokens, and that makes it great. That is definitely a Muddy Mo. Bing! That is great. For finance, Hex is going to have a lot of value. Period, point blank. It's just made with better tokenomics. Another great attribute of Pulsechain that most people don't know about is the creator, the founder himself, Richard Hart. Most people see him a certain way, but they don't understand that he's rich, he's smart, and the biggest attribute that really helps everybody is that he's passionate. Some people might take it another way, but Muddy sees it as passionate. And I call Richard Hart Ricky. Ricky's just very passionate. But the biggest thing is, you know, if you had to write a movie, Richard Hart is a character. Like, this dude has a lot of color into his life. One thing over time that I've realized is that the world needs characters, and the world needs a character in the leadership position, especially for a crypto that's this powerful. And the world needs a story, and Richard Hart has a great story. Right, so the last attribute that most people don't know about Pulsechain is that, and this is the biggest thing, if Pulsechain is anything like Hex, which has had zero downtime since its adoption, zero, Pulsechain can be the safest decentralized blockchain in existence in the history of the world. That's definitely a Muddy Mo. Bing! The safest. Look here, this is just a disclaimer of everything on the Pulsechain site. This is not a security. And Richard made sure through the sacrifice and the words he used, and in this disclaimer, the explanation of what this is safe. And not just that, the usage of the token on the blockchain is going to be safe. So that's what a lot of people don't know about Pulsechain. Alright? Yeah, you want to hear more? Stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe and then slap that bell right next to it. Also, if you want to talk DeFi, Pulsechain, or anything with Muddy Mo, check me out in my Telegram at Muddy Mo World of Crypto. Alright, so let me give y'all a little Mana Farm update. I know my people need it. Hey, bro, what's going on? The Rev Token right now is booming. Alright, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Right now, y'all see the farms are done. So now we're migrating on to the animal farm from the Mana Farm. So the Mana Farm is about to be no more. We're about to move on to the main thing. Real quick, before I move on, look at the Rev price. I want to let y'all know just a little mental tip. We still in the Drip Garden. It's still functioning. This is Drip BUSD. All right, so this ain't got nothing to do with Rev. This is still rolling. So right now, you know, with Team Muddy, man, Muddy been, you know, we've been flipping this, man. We trying to get more than just one every now and then. So we trying to get more. That's the idea, man. Now this contract balance went down. It's going back up. So the Drip Garden, it might be a good time to get in there. Next time Layer 2 Animal Farm come out, bing, bang, boom, you got some more Drip BUSD pair. Just a tip. All right, so real quick, taking a look at the Rev chart. You know, y'all know the Rev token. You got to make sure you hold it. They're going to tell us how to migrate and all that. Just hold on. Hold on. I know this. You see this price? Y'all want to sell. Look at the minimum account. Minimum account ain't seen 4 digits in a while. But the minimum account has 4 Rev tokens right now, man. So we trying to hold on with these 4. We're going to see what happens. We're supposed to get 20% more based on how many Rev we hold. So it is what it is. Make sure you hold your Rev token for the Animal Farm. Layer 2, more coming out on that. Y'all know how we do. Mana Farm did us great. Hopefully Animal Farm and Layer 2 does us great too. So it is what it is. All right. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for our drip check, drip check, drip check. What? Our daily drip check. Y'all know what time it is. You know I'm going to forget it. I was not going to forget it. Yes, man. Drip Network. I told y'all we building a family here, man. This is a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. But as y'all see, you know, minimum account, man, we up to $95 a day, man. Wow. I'm gonna talk to my team, bro. It's looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. But right now, man, the strategy, you know, the price is up. Some people might be taking some gains. Right now, I'm just compounding. This minimum account, we just gonna compound and compound and compound. All right, that's what we doing for now. But let's take a look at this price real quick. People's like, Muddy, the price is kind of high. Why are you compounding? The reason why we hydrate or compound is because you got to think about the longevity and how much you have. If you're just getting in, it's going to take you a while to get a decent amount and to get your gains off. Trust me. I've been in very early, so, you know, I got to see the ups and downs of this contract and how powerful it is. A lot of people they brand new and they just marketers, and people just jump on the team, don't know what's going on. Team Muddy, bro, I give you the little extras. I go into the details, bro. It is what it is. All right, price today is up. Look at this, $86 per drip. Wow. Yeah. Good, good. Look at this chart, y'all. Look at the chart just going up, going up. Team Money. Look at us, baby. We just sitting here making gains. You know, it's a family affair. Now, we know how this works. Look at the transactions going up. Look at this, the big thing, the drip amount. Y'all know when the supply goes down, generally the price is going up. All right, Team Muddy, your team captain here checking in, bro. I show stats. A lot of people don't show stats. My net deposits, I'm positive in deposits over here, man. We've been rolling and compounding, all right, making sure we believe in the platform. Another thing, you see the airdrop sent. We're about to send another airdrop now. So that's what we do, bro. We show it off. You know what I'm saying? We show this. I told y'all, we a mid-major, bro. We a family, bro. We know your granny make good sweet potato pie, man. Tell her bring us some sweet potato pie. I want a piece. Make sure mine cook well done. I like a lot of crust. I don't like a lot of. Anyway, all right. Let's look at this team real quick. All right, Team Money, my peoples, man. Y'all know I check in on y'all. Hey, looking good. Hey, y'all been. Somebody been. Hey, hydrate. I see you. Y'all been doing very, very good, man. Now, one thing. Make sure y'all keeping these net deposits up, but make sure you getting you a system too. Some people get a number to get up to, and then they, start compounding, taking out. Just be cognizant of that. Yeah, bro. Airdrop team. Let's do it. What we on? This one? Bing. Let's do it. We got it. All right, boom. That went through. All right, shout out to Team Muddy, man. Hey, keep building, y'all. Keep compounding right now. We hydrating. We trying to get our number up. So that was today's drip check. What? If you want to get in the drip, join Team Muddy. We gonna do this together. Alright, so y'all know if you ain't dripping, you're tripping. Alright, man, I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here for the day, man. I'm gonna let y'all up out of here, man. Make sure, hey, come back. Hey, but no, make sure y'all come back and check me out, man. Y'all know we do this as oft as possible. Also, man, make sure y'all check out the link tree and also in the description right in the basement of this video if you want to know anything about DeFi, any of these contracts we talked about today. Alright, y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Bing.